Barry, we spoke to it during our opening contest, the ever-deepening, ever-expansive tag team division here in Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre. And this is a perfect example of just that.
Whether it's the tag division, whether it's singles, you can put a whole army in front of these guys, and they're just looking to pick the bones and bathe with blood.
There is a chill that has overtaken the Primal Pro Wrestling compound. It is difficult to articulate, but when Leo Canedo and Yassin Khan step foot in this building, step foot in that ring, something changes.
The atmosphere changes, but so does the pressure. And talk about guys that don't let pressure get to them at all.
San Diego, we are back!
Full send, Bucio, Dustin Daniels. We talk about a tag team division. They are a healthy result of that by way of Chatsworth coming all the way down here to San Diego for some great tag team action. I always love to see these guys. They always up each other's game, just like they up the rest of the teams here.
And talking about a clash in styles, Dustin Daniels and Bucio, all smiles, brightly colored gear, excited to slap the hands of the fans at ringside and soak up the adulation. You could not have two more aesthetically diverse teams than what we're seeing here, Barry Sweeney.
It goes beyond the tail of the tape, Jordan, that's for damn sure. But it also goes to the confidence. Dustin Daniels here. And Bucio here, just brimming, not just with sunshine, not just with happiness and confidence, but with the confidence to take on two towers of terror like these two.
It is Leo Canedo, the menace, starting things off here against Dustin Jack Daniels, spray bottle and all. Dustin, of course, the larger of his team of Full Send, but still dwarfed by both Khan and Canedo.
Listen, Yassin Khan, Leo Canedo, there's hardly a hint of excess on these guys, but Dustin Daniels, this is the guy where every day is leg day. This is the guy who might work out a hell of a lot more than Leo Canedo does.
If such a thing is possible. I mean, we're getting a one-way ticket to the gun show here, free on YouTube. Canedo not intimidated, in fact apathetic. There's a certain intensity we've come to expect from Canedo and Khan that isn't apparent here. Maybe, I don't know, underestimating Full Send doesn't seem like sound strategy given their track record, given their championship glory across SoCal, but perhaps Canedo and Khan feels like they have an easy night at the office ahead of them.
Listen, pedigree and win-loss records are one thing, but Yassin Khan and Leo Canedo have something in common. They share and they inflict upon the rest of Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre, which is brutality. They came in here not as professional wrestlers, but as mercenaries. They came in here to exact vengeance, to inflict pain, to inflict sorrow. It doesn't matter about the win or loss records for them, I don't think. I think it matters just to make sure that everyone else is as miserable as they are.
For Khan and Canedo, it is not just about winning matches. It is not just about championship glory. Above all, it is about hurting people. There is a sick fascination, a masochistic fascination that both of these men have with causing pain. But Dustin Daniels is not to be outdone.
And if there's anybody that can inflict pain but also control, it's Dustin Daniels and Bucio. Bucio just a high-flying, incredibly positive result here, but keeping Leo Canedo isolated is no easy feat, and taking those arms out of commission early on goes to show that they have the game plan.
Big axe handle from Daniels targeting the arm of Canedo. Smart strategy. Canedo, a large competitor, a powerful competitor. Going to be very difficult to muscle either Daniels or Bucio over his head if that arm is neutralized, and he knows it. A rake of the eyes.
You don't have to lift to use those fingers and nails like that, those untrimmed nails from Leo Canedo, but look at this. Off the ropes. Beautiful head scissors.
Dustin Daniels and Busio also with the tag team experience advantage. These two have been teaming in some form or fashion for many years now, much longer than Canedo and Khan, who have really only become an established force here in Skyfire in the last 4 months.
Yassin Khan, meanwhile, chomping at the bit to get in there.
Little strut there from Dustin. Dropping the elbow on Canedo. Into the cover. And a kick out.
Again, confidence, the name of the game here, and control over Leo Canedo. It's not often that we see him in a position like this. Already resorting to the eye rakes, eye pokes, underhanded tactics is Leo Canedo. And now with Busio in the ring, these guys have to keep their eyes out for that as well.
I speculated in the early going if Canedo and Khan were maybe underestimating Full Send. If they were then, they are not now. Canedo taking them very seriously, sending Busio into the waiting arms of his own tag team partner, but Daniels using Busio as a weapon.
Look at this beautiful save and a beautiful move into the splash.
Cover! No, a kick out from Canedo.
Now Busio in full effect here, and I can see the expression on Leo Canedo's face. He is looking pissed.
And he's gonna make Busio pay. Again, take nothing away from Busio. A high flyer, a burst of energy, but there is no replacement for size. Well, maybe there is, maybe that's it. Taking Canedo outside of the ring, but Khan with a waist lock.
Trying to exert control here. Whoa, both the men out. Oh, Busio, let's get high, baby. No.
Let's not. Busio suckering him in. Cool, calm, collected. The ever-zen Busio in full control.
I heard some bongos in the crowd there. It's pretty apropos.
Maybe bongos in the cloud as well, knowing Busio.
Yassin Khan. Whoa, so new to the game here, but he's got to maintain composure, especially around a guy like Busio here.
Much easier said than done here. Khan, much like Canedo before him, has to rely on that size and that power here. But Busio with some deceptive strength of his own, Barry.
And not just grabbing the hair, but palming the head. Look at this.
Lucha-style arm drag here at Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre.
And maintaining control as well. Everything out the gate, stomping on the foot here, but everything out the gate from Team Full Send has been in full effect.
Busio again landing on his feet, so wily, so crafty here against Khan. This is where you see the experience, not just as a tag team, but for Busio individually coming into play.
Now breaking that hold with the fist to the face here. Whoa, but nothing going.
Whips the leg.
Oh, what a double stomp.
Right to the heart of Khan. Now Busio saying a 10 hook. And a big uppercut.
Another arm drag to boot, just throwing these men around. We don't often see that from
Leo Canedo there trying to cut off Busio, perhaps save his own tag team partner, and there it is. Dragging Khan to their corner, making the tag.
But I think it goes to show here. Oh!
And a snake eyes to Busio.
As we see Yassin Khan licking his wounds on the outside right now. I think both these men bit off more than they could chew. I think both these men didn't expect to fight back. But with a kick like that, it might not be worthwhile.
Cover from Canedo and a kick out from Busio. Leo clearly with a plan of his own, clearly going into business for himself here. Didn't feel like Yassin Khan was able to get the job done with Busio in control and decided he needed to interject himself, literally dragging his partner to the corner and only now allowing him to re-enter.
You've got to bail out your teammates when you can here, but look at this! Golly!
Cover here. And a kick out.
You just see the seething frustration on Yassin Khan's face. Now listen, so young into his career, he already has so much stock. Let's not forget, he pinned the owner of this company, Robin Shaw. And with a match like this, if they have a victory over an established tag team, that could be huge for Yassin Khan as well as Leo Canedo.
Pinned the owner, defeated the owner, and they're still here on this program. They're still booked on this show. Even Robin Shaw, the most awful cover here.
I mean, what are you going to do, say no to these guys?
That's what I'm saying. Even a man as scary and intimidating and as domineering as can a cover, only a 2. Robin Shaw himself, afraid, intimidated to say no to these gentlemen. That tells you everything you need to know.
Listen, the already ferocious appetite of these two men and the willingness to do whatever it takes. Oh my God, heel kick right to the jaw.
Busio staggers Khan. Again, Canedo tagging himself in, but Busio needs the tag, reaching for Daniels, but Canedo just too quick.
Just bodying him there and looking for that big snap suplex.
Cover. And a kick out from Busio, not hooking the leg there, interestingly enough. Canedo instead relying on his size. I think that's a mistake, Barry.
Listen, these guys have been exerting their brute force.
Choking Busio here.
Choking, biting, snatching, clawing, everything in between. It doesn't matter to Leo Canedo. He's just here to hurt people.
I mean, these men would be dangerous enough with the attitude, with the size, but the fact that they're willing to resort to the raking and the choking and the biting, and perhaps a shot below the belt. I'm not sure if referee Chad Rico noticed it. A cheap shot from Yassin Khan. I can promise you he didn't notice that. That, my friend, is the intangible. That's what makes these two mercenaries so dangerous.
And we talk about Mercenary as well. They're not doing it for the love of the game. They're not doing it because they want just anything beyond it, causing chaos.
They want money and they want to hurt people. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. Clocking in, clocking out, making sure someone's not getting up at the end of the day.
Busio definitely not getting up after this, but gets up himself on the top rope. Sunset flip, but Canedo too strong, too big.
Up into the power bomb position. We've seen him here before. Hurricane Rana right into the turnbuckle, right to the post.
Very, very thin layer of padding there on that turnbuckle. Canedo is rocked. Busio is too, but he needs the tag. Can he make it? Oh, again at the last second. Canedo cutting him off with a big boot.
Emphasis on big. That's a size 16 right upside the head. Meanwhile, Kingdom Khan.
A cheap shot there from Canedo, not the legal man, but still exacting punishment on Busio, a 2-on-1 assault.
Look at this, the strength of both these men. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Right through the ceiling.
This is it. No! Kick out from Busio.
But awfully sluggish, Jordan Castle. Awfully sluggish. He kicked out, but he can hardly even breathe after an impact like that.
A kick out is a kick out is a kick out is a kick out. Busio ain't over until the 3 gets counted. Then comes Canedo. Frequent tags, the name of the game, Barry Sweeney. Even for mercenaries like this, for animals like Canedo and Khan, basic tag team wrestling logic applies.
Back suplex. No, nothing going.
Busio lands on his feet once again. Meeting of the minds, perhaps. And makes the tag to Dustin Jack Daniels.
Taking a step up and a step out to both these men. Flying drop kick. Meanwhile, Yassin Khan.
Flurry of southpaws. And a big rolling shot.
Doesn't matter how big you are. It is leg day, my friend.
And dropping Canedo with the Samoan drop.
Huge into the corner now. Dustin Daniels in full control.
But Daniels staggers Khan, rolls through. Double flatliner. Hooks the leg. But a kick out.
But Yassin Khan here, perhaps for the first time in his young career, in over his head. I don't think he's been prepared for a tag team with this much synergy before, with an opponent like Dustin Daniels and Busio alike.
Well, it's the potential disadvantage you open yourself up for by keeping one of your opponents in the ring for so long. Not only do you give Dustin Daniels time to freshen up, to recuperate, to strategize, but more than anything, you tick him off. You light that fire under his ass for an offensive flurry like we're seeing here.
The bar is up, but look at this, so is Leo Canedo.
Dustin Daniels, though, has an answer. Manages to send Canedo back to the cement, but nobody home! It wasn't about Canedo's intervention. All it was a momentary distraction, and now it's paying off.
It's a few breaths, but a world of difference. But look at this, Leo Canedo, up he goes!
Power bomb, sit-out style, and they ain't done.
Oh, what a pounce!
Period. dragging Dustin to the center. Nowhere for him to go, nowhere for him to grab, but Busio there to break up the cover.
And you see the desperation on Busio just holding onto Yassin Khan for dear life. But no,
he might be losing his dear life here, Barry.
absolutely. Oh, hurtling out of the ring there. While Yassin Khan might be out of sorts here, Leo Canedo reasserting control, quarterbacking this tag team match.
He has the experience edge. He's the journeyman here.
Setting up that Enzu lariat, no!
And there is that inexperience of Yassin Khan paying dividends, caught by Busio. And this time the minds meet.
Once again, burning out those 2 brain cells. Oh!
Classic full send.
And full send, snatching victory out of the jaws of defeat here. Back in control. Off the ropes. Oh my goodness!
Spear lariat combination, leg hooked. Full send has sent it.
And the first time, I'm pretty sure, Yassin Khan's been pinned.
Full Send have done what many others have tried and many others have failed to do, and that is found escape, survival from these mercenaries, Khan and Canedo.
Huge, momentous, let's begin to describe it. Dustin Daniels, Busio proving once again how cohesive of a tag unit they are. And Yassin Khan having a taste of his own medicine here. What a war between these two, huh?
Full Send looking so impressive here. Hope to have him back in Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre very soon. But inside the ring, Canedo and Khan, tension's clearly boiling over here, Barry.
Listen, these are two alphas right here, 2 alpha dogs. This is the gorilla pit. Perhaps cooler heads will prevail if there is such a thing between these two.
Take nothing away from these two. Looked very impressive even in defeat. It truly was anyone's match to win. Still 2 of the most dangerous men in Skyfire. Oh, come on! What? So much for cooler heads.
When the lion's hungry, he eats!
Tombstone pile driver.
It's like 2 sharks. It's like the shark eating their young. Leo Canedo making it clear he doesn't need Kingdom Khan.
This town simply was not big enough for the both of them. Canedo staking his claim, the menace here to stay. We gotta get some help out here for Khan. This does not look good. That was a nasty landing.
It's always nasty with a tombstone there, but that is brutality. I mean, look how big Yassin Khan is. All that weight going down on his neck, compressing that could be career-ending for this guy. Shrugging off the help here. I mean, Chad Rico and Juan Montano and other hands will too. Making his way to the back, Kingdom Khan may be out a tower, but he is still